Alright guys, welcome to the first workout of your second Verce Groups phase. Having just completed the first 6-week program, this will be your first opportunity to start afresh and check out some of the new training styles and workouts that we've developed for the next 6-week training phase. Today's session is going to feature a fresh warm-up. You're going to have fresh warm-ups throughout the entire 6-week block. So some new movements that are going to target a few different areas that we're focusing on. For today, it's going to be a bit of ankle prep because this block we will be front squatting. So you're going to see movements like some knees over toes single leg calf raises and then some hip dominant stuff in that half kneeling weight shift. Obviously, you have video demos for every movement in the workout below, so I won't bore you with running through them now, but I do just want you to understand why the new movements are in there, and specifically for today, it's all around ankle and hip prep to get better squat positions for your front squat. Now, formats for this week are going to be a pre-fatigue piece at the start of the workout. Then you're going to go into your primary lifting, and then we're going to have a 15-minute AMRAP at the end of every strength session. So, little different than what we've done previously, but it should be pretty engaging for most people. Big things I want you to understand is that pre-fatigue concept. Why is it there? Why is it important? And why do we do it before we do any lifting? 3 reasons. First and foremost is it is not an extension of your warm-up. It is an actual working set that goes for 9 minutes, and it will challenge you just like it would if it was the finisher of today's workout. We pull it to the start because I don't believe that you can ever be too warm. The warmer you are leading into heavy or primary lifting, so long as it doesn't tax you and pull you towards your upper limits, is only going to mean that you are going to move better, have less little aches and niggles from coming into the workout cold, and therefore more confidence and less time warming up your main lifts, and you can pretty much just get to your working set in 1 or 2 sets, and that is that. Third thing is, when we induce pre-fatigue, we're able to tick a few boxes that we don't then have to waste time ticking later on in the workout. We can put some core movements in the start of the session. We can put some other kind of stability-based work in there without it having to take the place of what could be another heavy barbell lift or a challenging dumbbell or kettlebell movement that we wouldn't be able to do at the very start of the session. Moving through to your primary squatting for today. So this block we're going to be looking at what's called high frequency or high density work. This is another way of programming what you may know as cluster sets. So that would be an opportunity where you would do a block of 9 reps, but you would break them up into manageable chunks of 3. So we might do 1 triplet, put the bar back, rest for 20 seconds, maybe 15 seconds, pick the bar back up, do another triplet, rest, another triplet, rest, and then that would be your set done. High frequency setting is exactly basically that, but we've adapted it so that it works in a group environment. So you will have 60 seconds to complete 9 reps, but they will be broken up into 3s, which means you will do 3 reps at the first 20-second mark. It might take you 10 seconds to get those 3 reps done. Then you will rack the bar, rest for the remaining 20 seconds, and then when it beeps, go again, do another 3. Rack the bar, rest, pick it back up, do your final 3 reps, and then you are done. You can step out of the rack, and then whoever you're sharing a bar or a rack with can step in, and then they will do the exact same thing. So you get a minute of work, and then you rest for a full minute while whoever you share the bar with does their minute of work. And that's how logistically you're able to make this set flow. If you do have a busy class, you can easily have 3 or even 4 people doing this because it will not take 20 seconds to do 3 reps. It'll take 10 maximum to get in and out of the rack. So you can have 2 people on the first set or the first minute and then another 2 people on the second minute. Big things to take note of is these should not be grindy, slow reps. There is no set tempo for this block, so we're really encouraging you and everyone else to bang these out explosively. Find the bottom of your range in that cyclist front squat, and then go straight out of it, bang it back up, down to the next one, back up, down to the next one. So we're really focusing on a bit of explosive training after doing 6 weeks of tempo set work. Finally, our tertiary or our kind of finisher pieces are going to be in an AMRAP style. So we're going to set a 15-minute clock, and you're going to get your movements done as you pace it where you see fit. So we haven't set a certain number of rounds, or we haven't given you a guideline. First week back, we try to take things pretty comfortable, particularly for you guys, something that's easy to run, a class that's easy to manage. Once you've gone through those 2 pieces that can be a little bit more logistical, it's just here's 15 minutes, here are your 4 movements, have a rest at the end of every round, and if you get 4 rounds, awesome. If you get 5, sweet. If you get 3, that's all good. But it's just a simple way of people getting the volume in that they can manage for their first session back after finishing last week's 6-week phase.